everybody, happy Sunday and welcome to my channel. I hope everybody's having a great day. Today's video is a little bit different for me, and the reason behind it is a Russian lawyer who just has been stripped of his status, and he just asked for his family's political asylum on YouTube. This is a very dangerous situation, and this is all transpiring over the weekend. He has to go in for questioning on Tuesday, and if he goes missing or anything happens to him, there's a video that's been done. I'll leave a link to it. At the very end, even though the video is in Russian, if you scroll to the very end of the video, about 30 seconds of that video, you'll see the image of a person who is going to be interviewing him for Russian federal system. So that way, if anything does happen to him, this is the last person who would be seeing him either alive or he's still going to be okay. So at this point, this is why anybody in the West, is they've been asked to share and possibly share his story. I have a very odd feeling about this because I followed the story, what exactly happened before, and I'll explain why I have an odd feeling. But nevertheless, as much as you have an odd feeling about anything or personal opinions, at the end of the day, no one should be in a situation where, due to their political beliefs or anything of the above, they're in danger and their life is in danger. This is a very challenging situation. And the reason behind it too, because last time, about a month ago, I did a video. Another opposition individual has apparently committed suicide in a holding cell. At the end of the day, and reality of it is, he told his family that if anything happened to him, that he would not commit suicide. And the video is missing, it cannot investigate because suddenly all of the videos were turned off for that hour. And the worst part about it all is that it started happening more and more since the Russian Constitution amendments have been passed. However, you cannot exactly say it's Putin behind all of it because there's a lot of allies of his who are doing that, and it's hard to say what exactly is transpiring. All it is happening that people's lives are in danger. As far as even Navalny is concerned, I think people know I've done quite a few videos. I do not appreciate Navalny in any way, shape, or form, or his moral character. But nevertheless, nobody should be poisoned. But this is a bit of a different story and much harsher than what Navalny's is. Not because of Novichok that Navalny was poisoned or variant of it, etc. There's much more to this, and please watch this video, and please watch the whole video, because it is very important, because the person's life could be depending on this by Tuesday. So please don't scroll through and don't stop watching. Please watch the whole video. This is very important because I'm just trying to convey what is actually happening in Russia, and also, like I said, a person's life is in danger at this point. So please watch it, and if you could share this video, I would greatly appreciate it. This is all I can do in this case, but overall, please form your opinions at the end of the video as well. And of course, as I said, I'll leave a link to his plight as well, even though it's in Russian. Nevertheless, like I said, the last part, you'll see the images, but I will tell you everything that's available, that's what actually happened. Obviously, I don't have insider information, and I am not involved in any type of political opposition movements or anything like that. I'm just conveying the information. And as far as, anybody should do their due diligence and have their own opinion, but nobody's life should be in danger at this point, not on this level. So what exactly happened? So there was a case this summer of Mikhail Efremov. Who is Mikhail Efremov, first of all? He is a famous Russian actor. He is founder of Sovremenniki, which is a theater in Moscow. He comes from a family dynasty of great actors in Russia. However, what exactly happened? Apparently he was involved in a car accident. And the reason I'm putting it in quotations is because I'll give you more details. However, cannot be proven or disproven, but it's quite plausible. But nevertheless, this is what exactly happened. He was apparently very intoxicated and apparently ran on opposite direction of the road and had a head-on collision where, because of him, a delivery driver has been dead. This is what was presented to the public. There was even a video that was shown. There's never a video of him driving any vehicles, but there's a video of his Jeep going on the wrong side of a road in Moscow, etc. Of course, immediately he was charged, put under house arrest. There's portions of it, and this has been on every Russian news, Russian talk show, Channel 1, which is the most prominent channel. Of course, as you know, Russian TV is run by Russian government, so everybody is aware of that. But this is not exactly a type. So while given that, so Elman Pashaev, he has decided to be a lawyer to represent Mikhail Efremov in this criminal case. This is how it all started. But at the end of the day, this is where it got even more interesting. Mikhail Efremov has been speaking out against Putin and his regime. He was not involved in political activism, however, he was showing his disdain in regards to what's happening. And now this happened. Apparently, opposition and Russian opposition claims that the video was fabricated. There was never proof of Mikhail Efremov driving, and at the end of the day, he was too intoxicated and apparently he was drugged. But at this point, that's not proven or disproven. And apparently there was also 3 more people in the vehicle in the Jeep that Mikhail Efremov was in. Everybody said it was a setup, but at the same time, again, Efremov does has a drinking problem, and that is why it would have been easy to get him very intoxicated. But prior to this, he's never driven drunk because he's always super intoxicated, but he always took a cab, or there's an option in Russia which is available, a sober driver option. Here, there's, in the West we have something similar to that as well. I don't drink, so I don't ever use any of those services, but nevertheless. So this is what's been happening. The case has been televised everywhere. The opposition got a free lawyer, which is Globallooks, who has direct ties to Kremlin. He says that he is U.S. educated, but there's no credentials that could be found or registrations as far as him attending Ivy League school in U.S., but nevertheless, that's not important right now. So this is what exactly happened. But at the same time, so the person who was killed in an alleged car accident, his mother stated that he died 5 days prior. And this is very interesting too, and very pivotal information. His mother's not insane, so that would absolutely mean that the whole story was staged in order to get Efremov. But I don't like to get into conspiracy theories on this nature. So to prove or disprove that the accident happened or did not happen, it's very hard to say, but he doesn't remember anything. But given the trajectory, what's been happening in Moscow and in Russia, it's not a surprise. So unfortunately, in a place like that, it's very hard to say. What Efremov said himself, that he cannot name the people that were in the vehicle because he fears of repercussions. His lawyer, Elman, Pashaev, could not name these people as well because apparently there would be severe repercussions if they done, so that means it could possibly even be loss of life. So at the end of the day, and I'll get to the final, the court refused to investigate additional information. The investigation was done very quickly, and there was a publication ban for inside the courtroom. However, every day's updates were provided by Russian journalists and everybody involved because it was a high-profile case heard in Moscow. At the end of the day, Efremov got 8 years of prison, and he tried to appeal the ruling because for Russia it was a very long conviction, and since he doesn't remember anything, for one. For two, apparently there was fear and everything like that happened. And in appeal, the only thing he got was 6 months less. So 7.5 years. Efremov is pretty much in his late 50s. So by the time he gets out of prison, if he even makes it, because he also has a heart condition and health issues, I'm not sure if it's a result of previous drinking or etc., but he does have health conditions. So what happened suddenly after Elman Pashaev, after this case? First of all, he was immediately stripped of a lawyer status, which is very odd, and at the end of the day, and the reason why, it was an allegation that he had 2 witnesses that apparently were falsified witnesses. This is what he was accused of in this case. Later, and this is where it became very interesting, of all of this that's happening. So everybody's saying the accident was staged and Efremov was never driving, that he was basically drunk and he was drugged, and this is how it happened because he was speaking out against Kremlin. And they decided to show other actors and other celebrities in Russia, if you do that, this is what could happen to you, and this is basically a fear tactic. Again, I cannot say that this happened or did not happen as far as that, because clearly I'm watching it from the West unfolding, and I did not even think of anything when I was following that case as far as what would happen to his lawyer. So this is what we have now. Elman Pashaev has been stripped of his lawyer status. He is also asked to come in to speak to Russian government authorities from the Kremlin on Tuesday, and this is why he's applied for his life. Apparently his family has been scared. There's no details of what exactly transpired to his family at this point, but right now they're on medication. He also needed to have surgery, and this is again not exactly sure what it is. Was it elective surgery or not? He is looking very badly, and also now he's also saying that Russian government told him if he does not leave the country and doesn't stop talking what he knows, who was in that vehicle and what happened, that there will be severe repercussions for it. So he's fearing for his family's safety and life at this point. Tuesday he has to attend this meeting, and it outlines his fate. So this is what is exactly happening in Russia right now. It is very scary. So Elman Pashaev now, he's saying his life is in danger. It could be another Magnitsky situation. It is very dangerous. At the end of the day, regardless of anything, no one should be forced into such circumstance and afraid to speak out when it's supposed to be a process that should not be touched by any government, especially in a case of a drunken conviction, or or if it was or didn't happen in a way, or the whole accident happened or did not happen. But the lawyer who is defending a person, and apparently he's saying that he was told not to take this case because there would be repercussions. At the time, he did not realize, by being a lawyer representing a client and doing his due diligence, that the repercussions for it could be that his family's life and his whole life could be in danger. He has I believe two young children. Don't quote me how many children, but he does have young children, and his wife is afraid, and like I said, they're currently medicated because of everything that's going on. They're afraid to leave their house right now, and like I said, Tuesday could be deciding case and fate for Pashaev. I'm sure he's not going to be poisoned like Navalny. Obviously, it's not going to be it, because right now it would cause too much of a uproar and even further uproar, but he could be arrested, he could be in jail, and nobody would ever see him again. He would have no access, and his family. So this is what is happening, and this is very scary, because regardless of anybody's moral compass, and I personally never liked Mikhail Efremov, and not as an actor, but as far as his lifestyle, because he was very promiscuous, heavy drinker, and I've never liked anything about that type of story in the life he lived. But at the end of the day, regardless of a person's life and how they live and what they do, no one should be jailed and put in a situation where it possibly was staged based on political beliefs. And again, I'm not sure about that part. As far as the accident happened, didn't happen. I'm conveying the news, but at the end of the day, his lawyer right now is in danger. His former lawyer, his life is in danger. He reached out on YouTube and made a video, interview video in regards to this. The videos that was made, it was actually on Vasilieva channel, who also worked very closely with Garry Kasparov, because as you know, he was a grand chess master, and he was forced to leave Russia due to everything that was happening. So this is where he reached out, because at this point I think he's getting desperate. He's afraid. He is afraid for his life, and the most he said that he's not going to lay down and stop talking. He's afraid for his family. That is why he's asking for political asylum for his family. So as I said, please check out the link, even though it's in Russian. But nevertheless, at the end you'll see if anything happened, who's responsible, and also form your opinions. Please subscribe to my channel. Please click like. Please share this video, because this is an awareness situation. And I hope everybody has the rest great Sunday, and I hope everybody's doing well and staying safe with this pandemic. Thanks again for watching.